Hey, what is up mortals, it is JamesCfer here, and before we get into today's video, I'd like to thank my supporters on Patreon. Firstly, Mr. Moisturize, and secondly, Dunkbuckus Gaming? Yeah, let's go with that. If I'm saying that wrong, correct me in the description below. Also, a link to my Patreon will be in the description below, as well as a link to my Discord chat, where you can talk to me and each other. There is quite a few people already in there, and it would be awesome if you joined us. Now, into today's video. Today's video is, what if Izuku was able to use 100% of One For All at the start of the anime without breaking his bones? Part 1. Just in case you can hear it, there's fireworks going off at the moment, so yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, the change that is being made in this version of events is that One For All doesn't backlash to user or their body, but they still have to train to be able to use it at 100%. So to begin, things would have gone pretty much as they went in the anime, up until around the entrance exam. The reason All Might would have Izuku train for the months before the entrance exam is because he wouldn't want Izuku to become reliant on One For All and the strength that it gives. He would have Izuku train so that his body could also use 100% of it, and now that his body has done this training, he is actually able to use 100% of it. So All Might's now transferred his quirk to him like in the anime. Izuku doesn't feel any different, and it's right before the entrance exam, so Izuku goes and does the theoretical part of the entrance exam. In the theoretical side of things, he does about as well as he does in the anime. Then it's on to the practical test. Everything is the same up until the rescue of Ochako, my bad. Izuku would leap up, not holding anything back. A sonic boom is heard as he breaks the sound barrier. Windows shatter. A crater is formed where he just jumped from. Glass is falling down onto the people below. Izuku throws his punch at the massive robot, and when he does, he wipes out everything in front of him. The whole side of that city is just wiped out. The whole area just gone. Thankfully, there's no students over there. Izuku did manage to destroy quite a few robots that were over that side of the city. Izuku lands on the ground without a scratch on him. He powered up his legs so that he didn't take any force as he fell. No one is moving. They're just all looking at him. Some are saying, how strong is that guy? That was just one punch? A few give up there. They walk to the entrance, while the others are trying to score a few more points before they can finish and before time runs out. Izuku just stands there looking at what he just did. Izuku, was that just me? Was that me just now? He looks at his own hand. Izuku, whoa, this is the power of All Might? It's amazing, but it's kind of scary. One person having so much power? Time's up. Izuku goes home and waits for the letter to come. He feels like he did pretty alright on both tests as he saw his punch wipe out a large amount of robots. He's just thankful that he didn't hurt anyone. Izuku knows that he needs to learn to control this power, and after a few days, he gets a letter from UA telling him that he was accepted. He is pleasantly surprised that All Might's going to be a teacher there. First day of UA. Izuku shows up to class and Bakugo is just as annoyed as he was at the start of the anime. As Izuku walks in, he sees everyone just stare at him. He starts to walk over to his desk and everyone's eyes follow him. They watch him sit down. Izuku feels pretty awkward. A minute or two goes by and Eraserhead enters. He takes his time going through the entrance scores. Bakugo gets a bit annoyed that he hears that Izuku is so high up on the entrance exam scores. Eraserhead takes them down to do this series of physical tests. Izuku doesn't use his quirk on any of them as he's scared that he's going to destroy the whole area. He hasn't quite got very much control over his quirk just yet. He doesn't use his quirk until the last event. He throws the ball into the air, only using one finger. It goes further than nearly any other person's. The only person who beat his score was Ochako. As he throws the ball, the ground in front of him cracks up a bit. A few trees in the distance get pushed as if they were nearly going to bend over and snap. A huge air pressure wave goes out. The ball tears apart as it goes. It made it about 30 kilometers before completely tearing apart. When the tests were over, Izuku was third from the bottom, the only two below him being Invisible Girl and at the very bottom, Moneta. Moneta was expelled on the spot as Eraserhead, well, he's expelled whole classes before. The only reason in the anime that he didn't expel Izuku is because he saw massive potential in this kid. Izuku went home that day and spent the next few weekends trying to get good control over his quirk. At the moment, he's finding it extremely difficult to power up and then try to control the power he's using. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching today's video. Part 2 will be out within the next few days if we hit 300 likes. Also, don't forget to leave a comment, and today's hashtag will be hashtag 100%. And yeah, peace out mortals, have an amazing day.